Welcome to thegodwhois.com. I'm Eric Dressel, and thanks for watching. Talking about the cosmological argument for God's existence. Very simple, also known as the argument from first cause or causal argument. And I'm going to use a very simple little illustration. This is a canning jar that belongs to my wife, and sometimes she will can or jar blackberries or tomatoes or random other things, pickles, and there. So let's say this jar is totally empty and it's actually vacuum sealed, which it's not, but let's say it is, and I put it on the shelf and we go away for a week and come back, and lo and behold, the jar is now full of pickles. So good grief, where did they come from? Oh, well, they probably didn't create themselves. Something from the outside of the pickle jar must have inserted the pickles in there, and lo and behold, there they are. How cool is that? We know that the pickles didn't make themselves in the empty jar. That couldn't happen because nothing sort of makes nothing. It takes something to make something. That's the law of cause and effect. Every effect has a cause. Everything that begins to exist has to have a beginning or a cause to start existing. Interesting that the universe began to exist way back when. Even scientists say that there was sort of like nothing. They say everything was about the size of a grapefruit at one point. I'm not sure how they know that, but then all of a sudden, bam, all time, space, and matter began to exist, and within a trillionth of a second or so, the universe is there. So, well, that's interesting. So, well, how did it start to exist? Did it create itself? No, I don't think so. It took an uncaused cause to start the ball rolling, because you could say, well, if everything has to be created, what about God? Didn't he have to be created? That's the point. That's exactly the point. There has to be an uncreated creator, or there would always have been nothing. There had to be an unmoved mover, an uncaused cause, or nothing would have ever gotten moving. The pickle jar would still be empty. God had to create, and he did. And it's interesting that the scripture even says that he created out of nothing. In Hebrews chapter 11, it says the universe was created at God's command, so that what is seen was not made out of what is visible. God made the universe by his very words. In Psalm 33 it says, by the word of the Lord were the heavens made, their starry host, by the breath of his mouth. So he spoke into that pickle jar, and everything began to exist. Summing up the cosmological argument, pickles don't make themselves. There had to be an uncaused cause, or nothing would always have been. God is that one. As the scripture says in Psalm 90, before you brought forth the earth and the world, from everlasting to everlasting, you are God. The God who is. He's awesome. He loves you. I hope you get to know him. Have a blessed day.